Her sorority sisters stayed over and wrecked the place. She said, "That's just what girls do at a slumber party." So, I pressed charges and I, 26 male, am currently sitting in what used to be my living room, documenting damage with my phone while waiting for my insurance adjuster. The smell of red wine and nail polish remover still burns my nostrils. Let me back up. Been with Haley, 25, for about 18 months. She moved into my apartment 6 months ago. Rent-controlled place I've had for 4 years. 2-bedroom, decent area, absolute miracle. I found it. I work as an electrical technician. She's in marketing for a cosmetics company. Last weekend, Haley tells me her sorority sisters from college are planning a reunion sleepover. 5 years since graduation, they wanted to recreate their legendary slumber parties. Asked if they could use our place since it was central and had space. Me, how many people? Just like 8 or 9, it'll be fun. Me, I guess I could crash at my buddy Trevor's place for the night. Kiri, you're the best, we'll just do face masks and catch up. Super chill. Should have known when she said super chill that it would be anything but. Saturday night, I head to Trevor's. Get a text around 11 p.m. from Haley with a selfie of her and the girls. Wine glasses raised, big smiles, looked harmless enough. Sunday afternoon, I come home to devastation. Front doors unlocked. Walk in and the smell hits first. Wine, vomit, and something chemical. Living room looks like a tornado hit. My 65-inch TV that I saved for 6 months to buy, screen cracked straight down the middle. Couch cushions slashed open, stuffing everywhere. Coffee table shattered, glass everywhere. Red wine stains on the carpet, on the walls. How does wine get on walls? Kitchen. Every dish I own apparently got used and abandoned. Food ground into the floor. Microwave door hanging open, inside caked with something pink. The smell is coming from there. Nail polish remover. They'd apparently tried to clean up spilled nail polish by pouring remover into my microwave. My bedroom, which was supposed to be off limits, bed stripped, sheets missing, mattress stained with what looked like self-tanner, closet ransacked. Later found out they'd been trying on my clothes for some TikTok thing. The bathroom. I can't even fully describe it. Makeup everywhere. Hair dye in the sink that had eaten through the finish. Toilet clogged with what turned out to be face mask sheets. But the piece de resistance? My gaming setup. My beautiful gaming setup that I'd built piece by piece over 3 years. Monitor smashed, PC tower on its side, case cracked, something sticky poured into the vents. My $300 mechanical keyboard missing half its keys. I stood there shaking, called Haley immediately. What the hell happened? Babe, it got a little crazy. You know how it is. Me crazy. The apartment is destroyed. Don't be dramatic, we just had some fun. The TV is broken, my computer is destroyed, there's wine on the ceiling. Ceiling? Haley. God, calm down, that's just what girls do at slumber parties. We'll clean it up. You'll replace it. All of it. Replace? Babe, come on, it's just stuff. I'll get some carpet cleaner. I hung up, started taking pictures, videos, everything. When Haley got home 2 hours later, she was still in last night's clothes, sunglasses on, clearly hungover. Walked in like nothing happened. Haley, why are you being so weird about this? Me, weird? Look around, thousands of dollars in damage. You're overreacting. This is normal girl stuff. You wouldn't understand. Normal? What's normal about destroying someone's home? She rolled her eyes. Haley, it's not destroyed. Stop being such a baby. The girls were just having fun. Brittany got a little wild with the wine, Sophia accidentally knocked over the TV during charades, and Madison might have gotten carried away with her hair dye tutorial. It happens. I want their contact information. They're paying for this. Absolutely not. I'm not giving you their info so you can harass them. Girls support girls. Besides, they're my guests. If anyone's responsible, it's me, and I think you're being ridiculous. Then you pay for it. With what money? You know I'm saving for Coachella. I felt something snap inside me. Not anger, just clarity. I'm calling the police. The police? For what? Me, vandalism, destruction of property. Probably 5-6 grand in damages. Her face went white. You wouldn't dare. I live here. And your guests destroyed it. Either give me their information for insurance and payment, or I file a report. This is insane. You can't call the cops on my friends. I'll break up with you. Okay, she stared at me, then started crying, but not sad crying, angry crying. You're really going to ruin my friendships over some stupid stuff? Your friends ruined my stuff. I just want it fixed. She stormed into the bedroom, slammed the door. I called the non-emergency line. The officers who showed up were shocked. They'd seen party damage before, but this was next level. Took my statement, pictures, the works. Haley refused to come out of the bedroom. Officer, do you have names of the individuals present? Me, my girlfriend has the guest list. She's refusing to provide it. They knocked on the bedroom door, explained she needed to cooperate or potentially face obstruction charges. She came out, mascara streaked, and started ranting about how this was not that serious and I was ruining everything. Finally gave them names, all 9 of them. I'm now sitting here, insurance adjuster on the way, while Haley aggressively packs her things, periodically stopping to call me various names and tell me I'm psychotic for involving the law. Current damage estimate just for my initial assessment. TV, $1,200. Gaming setup, $20. Couch, $800. Coffee table, $400. Carpet cleaning replacement, $1,500. Kitchen repairs, $500. Bathroom resurfacing, $800. Miscellaneous, $300 to $500. She keeps saying I'm choosing things over people. I keep thinking about the 6 months I saved for that TV, the overtime I worked for my gaming rig, the security deposit I'll probably lose. We'll update after insurance comes. Update 1. The entitlement escalation has been something else. Insurance adjuster came Sunday evening. Professional guy, seen it all. Even he was impressed by the thoroughness of the destruction. Final estimate, $8,400 in damages. My renter's insurance will cover up to $5,000 after the deductible, but I'm still out $3,400 minimum. Haley moved out Monday, but not before, telling me I was financially abusive for expecting payment, claiming I was toxic for not understanding girl culture, threatening to expose me on social media for being controlling, taking several items that were definitely mine, blender, coffee maker, some books, because she deserved something for emotional trauma. I let her take the stuff. Just wanted her gone. Monday afternoon, the group text started. Not from Haley, from her friends. Madison, the hair dye girl. Hey, heard there was some confusion about Saturday night. Sure, we got a little wild, but pressing charges? Seriously, that's major tiny dick energy. Haley says they're trying to get us arrested over a party. That's actually insane behavior. It's giving incel vibes. Hi hun, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I barely touched your TV. It was already wobbly. Maybe you should have secured it better? Just a thought. I didn't respond to any of them. Just screenshotted everything. Then came the Instagram stories. Haley's friends started posting about me. Not by name, but obvious enough. When a man prioritizes material possessions over human connections. Some people really hate to see women having fun. Gives misogyny. Imagine calling the police on your GF's friends for living their best life. Couldn't be me. PSA, ladies, know your worth. Don't date men who value electronics over your happiness. The narrative they were spinning was impressive. According to social media, I was an abusive, controlling boyfriend who called the cops on innocent women for having fun, being joyful, existing while female. Tuesday brought the real escalation. I got a call from an unknown number. It was Brittany's dad. A lawyer. Son, I understand there was an incident at your apartment. Your daughter and her friends caused over $8,000 in damages. Let's not be dramatic. Kids will be kids. She's 25. I'm prepared to offer you $500 for your troubles if you drop this whole thing. $500? The TV alone was $1,200. That's my offer. Take it, or things could get complicated for you. Is that a threat? Dad, just a friendly observation that legal proceedings can be expensive for everyone. I hung up, recorded the call, single-party consent state already checked. Wednesday morning, I woke up to 47 Facebook notifications. Someone had shared my profile in a group called Are We Dating the Same Guy? With a lengthy post about how I was dangerous, controlling, and had concerning behaviors around women. The post claimed, I isolated my girlfriend. I monitored her friendships. I used financial manipulation. I had erupted in violence over minor property damage, literally never touched anyone. I was pressing charges to assert dominance. The comments were brutal. Dozens of women calling me trash, saying they'd watch out for me, sharing the post to warn others. Some said they knew where I worked and would make calls. But then something interesting happened. Someone in the comments recognized Sophia's name. Turns out this wasn't her first rodeo. A woman commented, "Wait, Sophia Williams? She was at my bachelorette party last year and trashed the Airbnb. Cost us the whole deposit. She said it was just how she parties and refused to pay." Another, "OMG, Brittany owes my cousin $400 from a Vegas trip where she puked in the rental car and denied it even though we had video." Another, "Madison dyed her hair in my apartment without permission and ruined my bathroom grout. Said I was being dramatic when I asked her to pay for repairs." The tide started turning. More stories came out. These women had a pattern. They'd party hard, destroy property, then play victim when asked to pay. Someone found Haley's TikTok from that night. She'd posted videos of Sophia standing on my coffee table doing a dance before it shattered, Madison dyeing her hair in my bathroom sink while Brittany poured wine. Someone, face not visible, throwing couch cushions while yelling "pillow fight." Brittany shaking a wine bottle before opening it, spraying it everywhere. The group using my gaming keyboard as a plate for pizza. The smoking gun? Haley's own caption, "When you're lit and jaff about anything." The woman who'd made the original warning post quietly deleted it. But the damage was spreading. I started getting calls at work. Someone had found my LinkedIn and was calling my employer, claiming I was dangerous to work with. Thankfully, my boss knows me well and shut it down, but still. Thursday brought a new development. The police had finished their report and were moving forward with charges. Not arrests, but citations for criminal mischief, vandalism, destruction of property over $5,000, felony level in my state. The detective called, "Mr. Williams, given the evidence and the total damages, we're recommending prosecution. The DA will decide, but with the videos and documentation, it's pretty clear cut." That afternoon, the real panic set in. I got rapid-fire texts from Haley. "Felony? Nolan, this is insane. You're going to ruin their lives over nothing. Please stop this. I'll pay you back. We can work this out. They could lose their jobs. Brittany's in medical school. Please." Then, radio silence for 2 hours. Then, "My dad wants to meet with you." Update 2. The meeting with Haley's dad was illuminating. We met at a coffee shop Friday afternoon. He showed up in a golf polo and khakis, looking like every suburban dad ever. Tried to do the dominant handshake thing. "Dad Nolan, let's handle this man to man." Me, "Sure. My daughter is devastated. You've humiliated her, turned her friends into criminals, destroyed her social life. Over what? Some furniture?" Me, "Over $8,400 in damages. I'll write you a check for $2,000 right now to end this. That doesn't even cover the TV and computer. That's more than generous. You're being unreasonable. Your daughter's friends destroyed my home. On video while laughing about it." He leaned back, switched tactics. "You know, pressing charges like this, it shows a certain character. The kind that employers might find concerning. My golf buddy runs a large electrical contracting firm. Hate for word to get around that you're litigious. Difficult to work with." Me, "Are you threatening my job?" "Dad, I'm suggesting that $2,000 is a good deal for everyone." I stood up to leave. He grabbed my wrist. "Sit down. Let's be realistic. These are good girls from good families. Brittany's father is a judge. Madison's mother is on city council. Do you really want to make enemies of people like us? I want my property replaced, that's it. Dad, I'll give you $3,000. Final offer." Me, "The criminal case is out of my hands now. The DA decides. As for civil damages, I'll take the full $8,400. From whoever. I don't care if it's you, your daughter, or her friends, but I'm getting paid." Left him there, red-faced and angry. That weekend, the entitlement reached new heights. Saturday morning, someone keyed my car, deep scratches spelling a hole down the driver's side. Filed another police report. Saturday afternoon, a process server showed up. I was being sued by Brittany for defamation and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Her daddy lawyer was representing her. The lawsuit claimed my false accusations had damaged her reputation in medical school prospects. The irony: she damaged my property, I reported it. So she's suing me for damaging her reputation. Saturday evening, I get a DM on Instagram from someone claiming to be Madison's boyfriend. Bro to bro, you need to chill. My girl made a mistake, but you're taking food out of her mouth with this legal shit. Man up and handle it without cops like a real man would. Unless you're too much of a bitch. Ignored it, but screenshotted it. Sunday brought the pettiest move yet. Haley had apparently kept a spare tea. Came in while I was at work, neighbor saw her and took. My good coffee maker, the one she'd emotionally deserved, wasn't enough apparently. All the streaming passwords, changed them all, but still, every phone charger in the apartment. The succulent her mom gave me, petty but whatever. All the toilet paper? Seriously? The batteries from every remote instruments. But she made a crucial mistake. My neighbor has a Ring doorbell. Got her on video entering with the key, leaving with items, called the detective handling the vandalism case, added breaking and entering plus theft to the pile. Monday, the real consequences started hitting. Brittany's medical school found out about the pending felony charges, put her on administrative review. Suddenly her father's lawsuit threats evaporated, and I got a call from him. Lawyer Dad, let's be reasonable, you're destroying a future doctor over a party. She destroyed my property, I just reported it. I'll pay the full $400 today, cash, drop the charges. I can't drop charges, that's the DA's decision. But I'll sign saying I've been made whole financially if you pay. That's extortion. That's consequences. He hung up, but the money hit my account that afternoon. From Brittany's account, not his. Guess Daddy made her pay after all. 1 down, 8 to go. Madison was next to crack. Her city council mother called me personally. Mom, this is unacceptable. My daughter made a small mistake. She poured hair dye in my bathroom and nail polish remover in my microwave. I'll pay for the bathroom repairs. $800, wasn't it? And $200 for the microwave, and her portion of the carpet cleaning. This is highway robbery. This is accountability. Got another $1,500 Wednesday. The others started falling like dominoes. Faced with actual consequences, their parents' checkbooks opened quickly. By Friday, I'd recovered $7,200 of the $8,400. Only Sophia held out. TV destroyer. Her parents apparently told her she was on her own. Then karma delivered the killing blow. Remember those TikTok videos from the party? Sophia had posted them on her account too. Her employer saw them. The one where she's standing on my coffee table laughing about breaking shit while clearly intoxicated. She worked at a daycare. Fired immediately. Zero tolerance for social media posts showing destructive behavior and intoxication. Her Instagram stories went from toxic men can't handle strong women to looking for new opportunities in childcare. The charges are still pending. Court date in 3 weeks. Most will probably get pleaded down to misdemeanors with community service, but it's on their records now. Final update. Court happened, and boy, did entitlement make its last stand. Walking into the courthouse, I saw them all there. The sorority sisters of destruction, dressed like they were going to Sunday brunch instead of criminal court. Pearls. Actual pearls. Brittany's father was there in his full lawyer suit, looking constipated. Madison's mom too, glaring at me like I'd personally offended her ancestors. But the best part? Haley was there, in the witness section. For the defense. The prosecutor pulled me aside before we started. Just so you know, the defense is claiming this was a misunderstanding and that you gave permission for them to redecorate during the party. Me. I have texts showing I was staying elsewhere because it was supposed to be a calm sleepover. Oh, I know. This should be interesting. It was a bench trial, no jury. Just a judge. Judge Martinez, older woman, looked like she'd seen everything. Defense went first. Brittany's daddy lawyer stood up and actually said, "Your Honor, this is simply a case of youthful exuberance being criminalized. These young women were engaged in normal social bonding activities when accidental damage occurred." Normal, social, bonding. He continued, "My clients believed they had implicit permission to enjoy the space as they would their own homes. The plaintiff's girlfriend, Miss Haley Patterson, assured them it was fine to make themselves comfortable. Then they called Haley to testify. She got up there in a little black dress like this was a cocktail party and not court. Miss Patterson, did you tell your friends they could make themselves at home?" "Yes, I wanted them to feel welcome. Defense. And had the plaintiff ever expressed concerns about parties before? Never. He loved when I had people over. I wrote a note to the prosecutor. Check my texts from May 3rd, June 15th, and July 22nd, where I specifically asked her not to have parties when I wasn't home. The prosecutor smiled. On cross-examination, Miss Patterson, you said Mr. Williams loved when you had people over? Yes. I'd like to submit these text messages into evidence. He read them out loud. 3 separate occasions where I'd asked her not to have parties at the apartment, citing past incidents where things got damaged or too loud. Haley's face went red. Prosecutor, Miss Patterson, in this TikTok video posted from your account, the caption reads, "When you're lit and jaff about anything." What does jaff mean? Don't give a fudge. Fudge? Care. Don't give a care. Judge Martinez actually snorted. Then came the evidence presentation. The prosecutor had created a PowerPoint. A PowerPoint with every photo, every video, every damage estimate. The video of Sophia standing on the coffee table doing a dance, yelling, "I'm the queen of the world," before it shattered. The video of Brittany shaking the wine bottle and spraying it while yelling, "Make it rain." The photo of Madison's hair dye tutorial setup in my bathroom, with the caption, "Bathroom makeover lol." The nail polish remover in the microwave. The TV with a high heel shoe print on the screen. My gaming setup with what turned out to be lipstick smeared on the monitor. The defense tried damage control. Your Honor, these were accidents. High spirits got the best of them. Counsel, are you seriously arguing that pouring nail polish remover into a microwave is an accident? Defense, they were trying to clean up. Judge, by destroying the microwave? Then the judge asked each defendant to stand and explain their actions. Sophia, I didn't mean to break the TV. I was just dancing and lost my balance. On top of a coffee table? It seemed sturdy. The hair dye was temporary, it should have washed out. From porcelain? I didn't know it would stain. The wine was an accident. The bottle was shaken from transport. The video shows you shaking it yourself. I was checking if it was carbonated? Red wine? But the entitlement piece de resistance came during sentencing. Judge Martinez found them all guilty of criminal mischief and vandalism, but before sentencing, she allowed them to make statements. Madison's mom stood up. Your Honor, these girls are pillars of their community. This conviction will ruin their futures. Over what amounts to a domestic dispute. Ma'am, this isn't a domestic dispute. Your daughter vandalized someone's home. Brittany's father, Your Honor, my daughter is in medical school. A conviction could end her career before it starts. Perhaps she should have considered that before causing thousands in damages. Then Sophia stood up herself. Your Honor, I just want to say that I think it's really unfair that we're here at all. We were just having fun. If Nolan had insurance, why does it even matter? He got his money. This feels like he's just being vindictive because Haley broke up with him. The judge's face was something to behold. Young lady, do you understand what accountability means? But we paid him back. After being charged criminally, after Mr. Williams had to file police reports, deal with insurance, and take time off work for these proceedings, you seem to think consequences only matter if they affect you. The sentence, 200 hours community service each, $500 fines each, restitution for any remaining damages, the $1,200 I was still out, 1 year probation, mandatory property respect classes. Didn't even know that was a thing. But the best part? Judge Martinez added, and I'm recommending to the probation department that your community service specifically involve cleaning and restoration projects. Perhaps spending 200 hours scrubbing graffiti and repairing vandalized property will give you perspective on the damage you caused. The wailing, the actual wailing. You'd think they'd been sentenced to hard labor. Outside the courthouse, Haley tried to approach me. Haley, I hope you're happy. You've ruined their lives. Me? They have community service and probation. They'll be fine. Brittany might get kicked out of med school. Actions have consequences. I can't believe I ever dated someone so heartless. I can't believe I dated someone who thinks destroying property is normal. She stomped off. But not before. I'm keeping your Netflix password. I changed it 3 weeks ago. Her face was priceless. It's been 2 months now. The apartment is fully repaired. I upgraded some stuff with the insurance money, better TV, stronger coffee table, gaming chair that doesn't match the couch, but I don't care. Brittany's still in med school but on probation. Has to do her community service on weekends. Saw her cleaning graffiti off an overpass last week. We made eye contact. She looked away first. Madison works retail now. The daycare thing didn't work out with a conviction. Sophia moved back in with her parents. Still posts about being a victim of the patriarchy, but the comments aren't as supportive anymore. Haley started dating some crypto bro who thinks NFTs are the future. They seem perfect for each other. Her Instagram is full of wealth mindset posts now. Me, I'm good. Learned a lot about boundaries, standards, and the importance of renter's insurance. Also learned that when someone tells you destruction of property is just what girls do, run. Run fast, run far, and definitely change your locks. The end. P.S. To everyone asking, yes, I have a new couch now. Yes, it's Scotch guarded. No, I don't have parties anymore. And yes, I installed security cameras. Trust but verify, folks.